My name is Skylar and I'm the founder of the Rise Up Kings Experience and the author of the 2-Day CEO book. I'm about to take you behind the scenes of one of the world's most intense experiential events, and I'm going to share with you my life and the transformation that has happened in many men's lives. It's going to be a fun journey, it's going to be wild. I'm going to share my failures, my successes, and I'm going to share my life lessons. It's time to rise up. We're here with our goats and our 2 Jerusalem donkeys. I had never imagined I would have have 6 goats and 2 donkeys. That was kind of the last thing I was interested in having. Yeah, a lot of people have been asking, why did you decide to write a book? You know, I had spent so many years focused on really figuring out how to get a business to operate on its own. That was always my dream, my vision. It was a very hard path to get there. And I finally figured out a recipe. I got the business to a place where it could run in 2 days a week. This week came faster than I had expected. Even though I spent the last 4 months preparing for this thing, it just showed up fast. We're launching the book this week. I've spent 2 years writing and refining and editing this thing, and hired one of the best experts for launching books. And I'm super excited, and I'm also pretty nervous. If this thing flops, I will be very disappointed.
So it's so crazy that it's launch day for the 2-Day CEO. I have to make sure he's healthy still while this is all happening, while the chaos is happening. Man, I remember when we started our restoration company 11 years ago, 12 years ago, we started by knocking on doors. So to have a book now coming out where he's essentially out of the business, it's such just a blessing from the Lord, like the wisdom that he's given him. Skylar's passion wanted to impact other men to be able to be present for their families and be able to be involved in their church and making a difference and growing with the Lord. It's like the coolest thing in the world. Like, I couldn't be more excited for him and the people that he'll eventually touch.
My mission is to serve people where that doesn't have to be the case, where if they have some goats, right, they can take time and feed their goats. If they have kids, they can spend time feeding their kids, and there's fulfillment on all sides. And so that's my vision, that's my hope, is that we get more businesses that operate that way, with more freedom from the owner all the way through the team. More freedom, more profitability, more fun. There's a proven system for that. And so that's what I share in my book. So I can't wait to get this thing launched.
So Skylar tends to be confident. He's been confident since the day that I met him, and we met and he was just totally broke, driving his dad's carpet cleaning van that smelled like sewage. And it's been fun for this to push him outside of his comfort zone. I remember having maybe just 1 or 2 conversations, but he was like, almost like, who am I to write this book, right? Like, am I good enough? Right? We all have those moments where we're like, wait a minute, am I good enough, right? And oftentimes we don't ever say it out loud. And so as a wife, to be able to have that vulnerability and that level of openness with my husband, because men tend to shut down, it felt really special. Now for it to be coming into fruition fully is just the coolest thing in the world.
Kind of put too much on my plate, I think, this week. We have the men's summit going on. I decided to sponsor a pretty large men's event. We have 4,000 to 5,000 men that are going to be there, and we sponsored the event. We're going to be giving out 1,000. I'm an author to this journal. I built a 90-day men's journal. Put the whole booth, all this together on the week that is probably one of my busiest weeks I've had launching this book. Okay, so we're here at the Men's Summit at Gateway Church, one of the larger churches here in Dallas, Texas, and we have a Rise Up Kings booth set up. We've had conversations with now a couple thousand people at our booth. Yeah, so it's funny, so everybody at this conference, they're all carrying, because we're giving away, they're carrying these Rise Up Kings custom branded journals, and so everyone wants one. I'm talking like everybody keeps going to our booth, hey, do you have any more of those journals left? Can I get a journal, please? Can I get a journal? And so it's pretty fun seeing the brand continue to grow and the impact of what we're doing grow. What's funny is they put us right next to our competitor. They're not really fully in the same space, but they do offer some business coaching for Christians, and they literally put us directly next to them. We were attached to them, our booths. Yeah, and it was kind of funny. They came out with this, TV that was maybe, 30-inch TV. So I actually went with our team to go to Best Buy. We bought a 60-inch flat screen TV and set it up on our booth right next to them, and it was rolling with all of our pretty intense footage of our events, and so we captured most of the attentions. It was a lot of fun. All right, today's launch day. So we just sent out 15,000 emails, a ton of text messages. We got in contact with all the people that are going to be supporting the book, podcasters, authors, people that are going to help send this out to their list. And so this is the big day. We have a very short window to make this bestseller status happen, and we have a huge amount of things lined up to be able to make it happen. You get one chance to launch a book, and so we're going all out on it. So I'm hoping the work that we're doing is going to pay off. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. We're about 30 minutes into the launch. We should have seen the results already, and it's not showing. Our ranking hasn't shifted, minimally shifted. This could all be a waste, right? If we hit number 10 bestseller, doesn't make a difference. It's got to be number 1. So I'm pretty freaking nervous right now. If this doesn't happen, this was a lot of money and time and investment and just that we put into this thing. So let me pull this up. Yeah, maybe that's why. We had 15,000 emails that were going out. They haven't gone out. They got queued up to be sent out, and they're queued, but they haven't actually reached. That means we totally could have missed the entire mark. If those emails don't get sent out in like the next 30 minutes, we're screwed. We're totally screwed on this launch. So I gotta get with my team. I gotta figure this out. We gotta find a way to expedite this. We gotta get more messages out, social media posts. I mean, whatever it takes. I gotta get back to it.
Oh, I died. No, not again.
Dude, so let me tell you something real quick. In life, it's not what you accomplish, like the game, right? Winning the game, getting all the points. It's who you become on the journey of life. So it's who you become. So what do you think that means?
The things that you get here aren't going to be worth anything in heaven.
Exactly. So you're not going to be able to take the cool car, the cool house, all your ranks, right? You can't take your ranks with you. It's who you become on the journey, right? So it's all about who you become. So it's like, yeah, let's go do some cool stuff. Let's write a book. Let's work on these things, build a company, win the game. But it's not about that. It's about who you become on the journey, right? It's about the man that you become through the hard struggles and trials. It's that you have more character. You're a better person from it. Exactly. All right, we should know any minute what's gonna happen. We've been waiting all this time to see what results. We should get the results any minute if we hit number 1 or if we didn't. Just came in. Oh, no way. We hit it, number 1, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Man, this is so cool to have a number 1 bestseller as my first book. And the reason I wanted a bestseller was not to be the bestseller, but because it gives me a platform. Now if I have the bestseller status, I can go get more books out there to people, impact people at a higher level, which is what it's all about, right? We did it. In life, it's not what you accomplish or what you accumulate that matters, it's who you become. And on this journey, it has been a struggle to get this thing done, but we have officially launched it. And so the journey, my friends, is not about the end zone. It's not about the finish line. It's about who you become on this journey. And for me, I'm just getting started, and so are you.